Good morning, everybody. Hang on, let me just change this. The wife's in bed, the kids are asleep. It's time to play some video games. Actually, no, it's not. I lied. Today's going to be a little bit different. Couple of reasons, really. I'll cut to the chase, don't worry. But we moved my son from a cot to a bed. As a result, I can't stream in the evenings this week because we're all absolutely fucking knackered. So I thought now would be a good opportunity to mod the Master System. Now, two questions. What the fuck is a Master System? And why the fuck would you want to mod it? Well, good questions, imaginary internet straw man. Well, firstly, the Master System is this. I suppose it's Sega's answer to the NES. It's a 30-year-old console that no one really gives a shit about, except for me and a small number of internet denizens. Excuse my focus there. Yes. So, and we're going to be playing it soon on the channel. Now that I've mostly finished with playing NES games, let's go back to me because I am feeling rather dapper this morning. I've sorted out my eyes as well. My eyes aren't as squinty. But I'll get to that later. I'm wasting time. So we've got to mod the Master System. Our first mod is replacing the caps. Again, why mod the Master System? So that it plays nicely with my scaler. Because at the moment there's some horrible jail bars on there that don't look very good on stream. Secondly, because it's a 30-year-old console plus. Is it 30? And was it 1980 some shit? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the back of the console. There's no date on this thing. Actually, I think the date's actually written on the inside, but it's the 80s anyway. So it's an old console, and there are electrolytic capacitors inside. There are electrolytic capacitors. They're electrolytic. It's hard to say. There are electrolytic capacitors in there, and over time they dry out and they cause problems within the console. Sometimes they leak, sometimes they just allow interference to get through because capacitors can be used for cleaning signals and stuff like that. That's not the source of the jail bars. That's just poor RGB on the part of the console. But anyway, whatever. Let's get to modding. We're going to start off nice and simple with a simple recap, and then we've got a whole bunch of other shit to do. So this is part one, I guess. I don't even know if I'm going to put this on YouTube yet. But, oh shit, yeah, there's one other thing. Because I don't think you really just want to listen to me modding a console in silence. It could be quite boring if it's not really your thing. It's not really what I usually do. So, if I can actually find the internets, we are going to be listening to some relaxing SNES music. Courtesy of SNES Drunk. I did actually want to play some of my video game vinyls, but I was kind of disheartened by the idea. Because I wanted to play... Shut up! All right, hang on. Let's turn it down a bit. Can I turn it down on there? Would it be easier? Oh, that's really loud. How's that? There we go. That's not so bad. I feel relaxed already. Okay, so with that, let's get on. Okay, so right, I've done lid or no. Perfect Tim, indeed, for some Pixel titles. Well, not today, unfortunately, Sway 1552. We're doing something a little bit different. I'm giving my eyes a rest today. I might actually play some video games later on. It depends how the modding goes. But today, I'm sorry, get your nerd glasses on because we're going to be modding the Sega Master System so that we can indeed play some more Pixel titles. Right, so what have I got? Well, first off, I've got the Mega Everdrive. But that is pretty much just a flash cart. Nothing too exciting there. Not really a mod, so get the fuck out. Oh boy, okay, I'm warning you in advance, this is going to be an absolute shit show. I've done very little preparation other than to set up everything. So, let me move the Master System out of the way there, and I'll show you what mods I've got. Courtesy of other like-minded nerds with more skill than I have, certainly speaking. I mean, I'm an electrician, but not an electronics electrician, so get out. So we have, first off, we've got the FM module, which restores FM sound to the Master System, which Japan actually removed for the PAL and American regions, because, you know, fuck us, right? Who needs stereo? I do. It's only like for a couple of games anyway. This here is a switchless region mod. And also pause buttons for the controllers, because the Master System, for some absolutely bizarre reason, and even with the Master System 2, the pause button is on the console itself. I imagine it's just because Japanese front rooms are smaller than ours. I don't know. What are you going to do, eh? So we're going to put some pause buttons in that as well. Get over there. We're going to put USB-C control. Well, that's not it. USB-C power input. Why? I don't know. Because it seems like a good idea, and it's an easy mod. And why not? Why not, eh? I think it'll be cool. And it will save me messing around with different transformers and that, which also need to be recapped, but we're not going to be doing that. Get out. And this is the big one. This is an RGB bypass mod. Because the output on this thing is dire. It's absolute dog shit. Like it's fine to a CRT. Pardon me. But when it comes to, hold up a second. I'm just going to turn the SNES music up. It's really quite good. There we go. But yeah, when it comes to outputting for a scaler, you get like a whole bunch of jail bars on the screen, and it looks really, really ugly. So I can't really stream Master System. Okay, yes, I could emulate it, but I'm not going to do that without doing this mod. This is the big one, and it's the one I'm the most unsure about, because this is actually made for the Mega Drive or Genesis or whatever you want to call it, if you're a heathen from across the pond. And this requires kind of like an unofficial installation guide. I don't know. It's not irreparable if I fuck something up, but, you know, there we go. But the first thing, and I suppose this will also be a test of whether I'm actually going to continue modding on stream or not, to see how easy this is. If this goes completely tits up, or it's too much of a pain to do, I'll just play some video games instead. Screw it. So I've got a bunch of capacitors, which are going to go inside this Master System. Full disclaimer, although I am an electrician, I'm an installation electrician, that's different. I am not by any means any kind of expert on console modding or electronics or anything like that. So, you know, we'll be learning together, let's put it that way. And I'm likely to fuck up, and take any advice that I give, or anyone in your life gives for that matter, with a big pinch of salt. So, without further ado, is it a do or a Jew? I think it's a do, isn't it? Because a Jew is goodbye. Anyway, the Master System. Look at this thing. In fact, this one still has the protective film over this part. And I tell you what, I am gagging, absolutely gagging to peel that off. But that will be the money shot, I guess, once we've done all of our other mods. Or if not, I'll peel it off before I bin the whole thing. That's the other thing. If you are kind of a novice like me, you have to be prepared to wreck what it is you're working on. But I have done mods like this before, so should be fine. Hopefully it won't take too long, because I would actually like to play some video games later on, but I don't know. Let's go, shall we? So, oh yeah, right, okay. So I've already removed all the screws from the back. This is one of the easier consoles to take apart. Simply being because they're just normal Phillips head screwdrivers. There's only like 6, and once they're out, that's it. If you are doing this kind of thing, get yourself like a little magnetic tray, and then you can just like chuck your screws in there. You haven't got to worry about them. And also the Master System, all of the screws are pretty much the same, so you haven't got to worry about getting them mixed up. Okay. So this music is from Energy Breaker. That's a game I've never heard of. Yeah, and like I say, it's magnetised, so I can sort of stick it up here, out of the way. Right. Oh, God. I'm a little bit nervous. Ha! No. Well, I don't know. What can I do? I wanted to allow myself enough time to do the mods comfortably. Oh, Donkey Kong Country. Nice. because if I was doing it in the evening, I know that if something went wrong or if something wasn't right, I wouldn't be able to rest until I put it right, in which case I'd be up till like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. So I've given myself all day to do this. So here we go. I do apologise for my nails. They do need cutting. It's a bit gross, but I'm a tradesman and I use them sometimes. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, right, okay, so here it is. Pretty simple board. Nothing too fancy. Not with what we're doing anyway. It's a single board console. The power supply unit is all in with it, and that it's a good place to start with your mods. So, right, and there's also screws here that you remove so that you can actually take the PCB off and change it. Okay, so the board revision. This is important for one of the other mods that we're going to be doing at a different time. It's on the back. It's printed just here. This is the board revision 171553510. Why is that important? Well, I'll tell you. right now, in fact. This is to do with the mod we're doing, but this is for later. I'll cover it again later, don't worry. When you install a region-free mod, you're changing from 50 to 60 hertz. Not only does that change the output refresh rate of the console or whatever to your TV, you know, PAL and American NTSC said, you also, if possible, want to change the oscillator, which is this thing here, to a dual frequency oscillator so that you can get correct CPU timings for 50 and 60 hertz. Otherwise it will be a little bit out and it won't be as accurate. And we're striving for accuracy on the channel, and that's why we're modding this thing in the first place instead of playing it on the old Mister over there. So I'm kind of going off a tangent, but yeah, so it's a VA3 and the board revision is on the back if you ever need to know. That's the only mod I know that really requires you to know your board revision, I think. Otherwise it's just Model 1 or Model 2. I do have a Model 2, but like I say, I like the look of this one better. So I think there's actually some capacitors under here that I'm going to have to get to in a little while, but this is what we're going to be replacing today. These electrolytic capacitors. This might take a while actually, because I haven't actually bothered to sort out the capacitors that I've got. It's one of the easier mods, and there's a couple of different ways to get capacitors off. However, I'm going to take this bastard here off. I think that might be our first thing actually. I'm hoping it's not soldered down. It doesn't appear to be. I think there's just 2 screws here. Hang on. Do I need to zoom in a bit on that? I don't know. Probably not. Right, okay, let's try that first anyway. So, where are we? So I bought this the other day. The iFixit tools are pretty fucking dear. But with that said, they're really, really good. Yeah, they're good quality because like, this is their smallest screwdriver set. It's called the Minnow. I think it's about £11. And for what it is, this is going to have everything that we need for most things. Anything more than that, I don't know. Unless you're fixing phones or some weird shit. This has pretty much got it all. It's got a little magnetic top. I'm just going to randomly select a screwdriver that I think will do the job. It should only be 2 screws. I'm hoping that they haven't glued this fucker down. If they had, I will be pissed. Okay, it's not quite the right shape. We need a posi head. Or do we? Oh, that's a son of a bitch. Okay, it's just a little bit tight, that's all. Lick my balls. Again, like, you can put your screws in this little thing over here. I don't bother with that because I'm likely to just fucking yank this shit away. So that goes in the old pot. Actually, let's get rid of this. So we have an anti-static mat underneath. Again, they're pretty cheap. You can pick up one for like, I don't know, like a tenner. It doesn't matter. Any silicon mat will do. That's not really the right shape screwdriver for that, annoyingly. That is rather annoying, I must say. Don't worry. We have a backup. Although not exactly the right shape, it is big enough to... There we go. This hasn't probably been undone since it was installed at the factory, so I'm still not doing it. Yeah, so this is a Philips, and what it wants is a posi. They haven't given me a fucking posi, have they, the bastards? Okay, we've failed at the first hurdle. Yeah, let's try this one. There we go. Jeez, that's really on there. I think it's because they've put glue on the back there. Never helps. Come on, you arsehole. Don't embarrass me in front of everyone. Right, okay, so that goes in there, and then that can go and stick up there out of the way. Never done this before, by the way. Okay, well, there's the power button. We probably want to put that out of the way before we lose it as well. Chuck that on the floor, kick that around for a bit, tread on it later on, break it, 3D print another one. Okay, so given that they probably put some sort of glue under this. Oh no, wait, look. Ha ha ha. See this? Hang on. On the end there, let me just adjust. That there is a transistor, and it's obviously using this as a heat sink, so be careful with that, because we don't want to wreck that. It's probably important. Probably important. Pardon me. Sorry. Oh, there's heat, there's, shit. There's thermal paste under here as well. We'll have to replace that later on, I guess. God damn it. Whatevs, it's fine, it's fine. Not too concerned. Stick that up there. Gently remove it. There we go. See you later. It's late as taters. I wonder just how important that is. I've got to put it back regardless anyway, so. Okay, so these are our caps. It's actually quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 by the looks of it. I'm just gonna have a sip of coffee. Delicious! Delicious and very much needed as well. I think for one of the other mods later on we might have to desolder this. I'm going to avoid doing that if I can, because I want to keep this thing as stock as possible. Anyway, so with that said, what I need, and which I don't think I actually have, one moment. Is a pen. Why do I need a pen, you ask? Probably. Well, the reason for that, dear viewer, is so that I can mark my capacitors. I'm going to mark the ones that are to be removed, so that I know which ones have been removed. New capacitors will be ones without crosses. So you don't have to do this. In fact, I think the new capacitors that I've got are a completely different colour, but trust me, it's better to be slow and methodical and get everything right the first time rather than backtracking over everything later on to find out a problem, or even to have missed a capacitor completely. It is, trust me on this. I recapped my PVMs a while back and there's hundreds in there, and it does get confusing. So this is just for reference more than anything else. Some of these are really bent over. Is that necessary? I don't think they need to be. We'll see, I guess. Oh, good grief. Don't ask me what all these capacitors are for, or whether they even need changing. We could check. I'll tell you what, let's do that. So, just for the sake of it, okay, how do you know if a capacitor needs changing? I mean, I'm just going to replace these regardless, because ain't nobody got time for that, right? Oh, and by the way, hang on. I need to press that button at least once in every stream, so. Check. Right, how do we test a capacitor? In circuit, which means still connected. That's pretty hard. You have to have one of these for that. This is an ESR, which I can't remember the name for. ESR is something resistance. It's earth. It's a leakage. It basically tests if the capacitors are leaking. So you turn it on like so. I think. How do you actually turn it on? Does it turn itself on? I sometimes do. I forget how you turn this thing on at the moment. Oh, it plugs in, doesn't it? God damn it. Oh, no, wait, no, there's a rechargeable battery. What am I talking about? Damn it. Well, I'll tell you what, I can't be, this is what I mean, I'm not prepared, but basically, okay, so out of circuit, okay, right, start from the beginning. How do you tell if the capacitor needs changing? First of all, visually, you'll look at it, if there's any bulging on the top, or any stuff leaked around it, that's a good indication. If you're having issues within the console, with distortion, or poor signal or something like that, that could also be electrolytic capacitors. Otherwise, the only way to really tell is know what capacitors you got here, what they do, and then remove them and test them, which is no bueno. You don't want to be doing that, trust me. Too much work. The other way is to use one of these, which actually is just an in-circuit tester, and when it does work, when it's charged up, which it's not, I haven't charged it or whatever, you put it on the capacitor, the correct way, of course, black to negative and red to positive. I'll tell you which way around they are in a minute on the actual capacitor, and it gives you a reading here along the side. If it's in the green, I mean, the rating of the capacitor is on the bottom, the reading is up the side. If it falls within the green, it's good. If it's here, it's on its way out. But look, we ain't got to bother with any of that, so don't worry about it, is what I'm saying. Don't worry about any of this. There's so few capacitors on there, we're just going to replace them all. But anyway, the leakage determines whether it's good or not, and away you go. This is like a very specialist piece of equipment. I took all this in from America, because you can never get anything good over here. Anyway, never mind that. We're going to replace them all anyway, so don't worry about it. So anyway, let's finish marking these up. We can. If I can. Get on there, you bastard. Cross, cross, cross. I'm not going to rush. I'm going to take my time. So I think that's all of them. No, you there. How's it looking? Am I still in focus? I can't quite tell. Lick my balls. 1 second. I really just want to check if I'm in focus. There we are. Yeah, because this is quite a cheap camera. I don't have good focus on it, autofocus. I think that's everything marked up. Oh no, one there. Okay, we're done. So, okay. Next up, we have to remove these fuckers. Soldering them back in is the easy part. Removing them is a little bit tricky. There's 2 ways to do it. Well, 3, I suppose. Let's move this out of the way. I should have got a sound effect for like, I don't know, like a throwing, breaking glass, cat screaming sound effect for that. But anyway. So I've got these couple of junk PCBs here. There's no actual capacitors on there, so let's get rid of that one. Okay, we've got a capacitor here. There's a couple of ways to remove it. There's the way that I'm going to be using in a minute, which is with a desoldering gun. But if you don't have the money for that, there's a couple of other ways. One, now let's heat up our soldering iron for a second. So this is the soldering iron I'm using. Any soldering iron will do. I keep saying all the time, and I need to get out of that habit. Anyway, there'll be more pauses if I don't say I need to kind of get used to the idea of having dead air, even if it's only for a split second. But I apologise. Hey, look, I'm not a pro. A soldering iron with a digital readout is always better. But you know, at the end of the day, if your soldering iron is melting your solder, I don't know. Most come set at a regular temperature, I guess. I've only ever messed with these ones because I just don't want that. Saying them again. I don't want the unsuredness of working with a soldering iron that doesn't have a temperature control. But you can get cheap ones. You can get cheap ones. Anyway, right, so we've heated up a soldering iron. Like I say, the 2 other ways of removing the capacitor. Let's get... Okay. No clean flux placed. So you can attempt to remove without flux. Not a great idea, as Tony Stark would say. But it can be done. You basically Put your finger on the top of the capacitor. Heat up your pad so it becomes liquid, and you slightly lean it over. There you go. We're nearly out, and then you turn it around a little bit. We're still going to have to clean this off anyway with some flux and some braid, so... But this is if, you know... Same, heat it up slightly. Bend it over. Again, this is not the best way to do this. And eventually, that's one side out. Well, nearly one side out. This is not the recommended way, by the way. I don't know why I'm even showing you this, but this is one way you can do it. And it would go a lot easier. There you go. That's one side out already. You risk pulling the traces off if you do it this way. But then, this is just junk PCB. I'm showing the way that you could do it if you run out of flux or whatever. I don't know why you'd want to do that actually. But anyway. Here we go. Can't quite. There you go. And that's it. Done. Gone. So that's the really, really shitty way to do it. Where is my soldering braid? My solder cleaner. Hang on a second. Let me stick that over there. So this is the absolute worst way to do it. And then afterwards, you'd still have to clean up your pad anyway, right? Oh, we can zoom in, can't we? I forgot about that. Hey, there we go. So yeah, you would still have to desolder here to get another capacitor in anyway. We will not be doing this with our master system, by the way. So yeah, we would still need to clean that up. How do we do that, you ask? Solder braid. Solder wick, sorry. Solder wick. Yo, what up? Kiyoshiriri-san! How's it going? Welcome to the daddy stream. Oh, there isn't a lot on here, is there? Jeez. Okay, I best save this. But yeah, solder wick, right? Get yourself a little bit of flux. Damn it. I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. This isn't the usual content on here, by the way. I'm just kind of... I don't know, I'm trialing it. I'm trialing doing some console mods. We'll see how it goes. And if I fuck something up live on stream, it'll be interesting. Where is...
Oh my god!
Thank you for the follow. Where the blue blazing buggery is that gone? Okay, there it is. You know, I'm not going to bother cleaning out the pads on that. I can't be bothered. But basically, oh no, I'll do it for the sake of completionism. Whatever, what the hell. Is this even going to work? I haven't used this before, so... Oh, there we go. Jesus, am I going to get flagged for drug use if this gets spotted? Right, let's zoom out again, because this is getting a bit... Actually, no. Okay, so here are the pads. We'll put a little bit on this side, I guess. Now, let me take these stupid glasses off. What am I doing? That's a good question. I ask myself that often. How the fuck do I get some flux out of this thing? Is this going to squirt the ceiling or something? I am modding the Sega Master System. Or trying to, anyway. Trying to, because the flux isn't coming out. Why isn't the flux coming out? Oh no, it is. Shit, it's just really, really slow. Ah. Okay, so, yeah. What's a Master System? Are you one of those filthy Zoomers I hear about? Get out. A Master System, I'll show you in a sec. Let me just remove the flux from this, and I'm just gonna get on with a mod. I'm wasting time here. Hang on. So I'll try and do it so you can see. There's a huge lag though, is the problem. So there we go. We get our solder braid and our flux, and we essentially just heat it up. The solder braid should soak it up. It's not doing a great job, but then again, I haven't put on a large amount of flux. Turn it over. So this is the poor man's way to do it. If you don't have an expensive soldering desolderer. So there you go. So let us zoom in there. Now you can see our through holes are completely clear, ready for a replacement capacitor. But we're not going to be doing that today. That would take too long, and it's too annoying, and I'm too old for this shit. So ain't nobody got time for that. So get rid of this. See you later. Let me show Kiyoshiri. Kiyoshiri. What a master system is. Well, it's essentially, in actual fact, one of these. It's the Sega. Oh shit, we're zoomed in still. Ah. Hang on a minute. Oh, god damn it. Come here. No, that's the wrong way, shithead. This is the Sega Master System Gen Z. Okay, well, you've tuned into the right stream, my friend. It's gonna get a bit spicy. Pardon me. This is the Sega Master System. Actually, there was a date on here somewhere on the PCB. I was looking for the date. There you go. 29th of May, 1980, the year. Oh no, 1990. Okay, so this came out a good 7 years after the NES. It's essentially the Sega's answer to the NES. It runs a lot better. It's more powerful than the NES. It's still an 8-bit console, but the lineup is nowhere near as strong as the Famicom and the NES. There's some good games on there, but hey. That is the Sega Master System. And this little fucker here, or should I say quite big fucker, as console PCBs go, is the main PCB, the motherboard. Yeah, of course you can play games on it. That's the point. Why else would I be wasting my time with this? But yeah, with a Master System cartridge, it will play games, yes. In fact, you don't even need to bother with this at all. You can get a converter for the Mega Drive and Genesis and play Master System games on that. But yeah, you get a flash cart, you can play some games. Maybe if I get the RGB mod sorted, we'll play some later on today. Bit of Sonic 1. See, I grew up with, well, did I grow up with one of these? Yeah, I had one. I wouldn't say I grew up with it exactly. Right, so anyway, we showed how to get a capacitor off the hard way, the shit way. Now let's, for the love of all that is good in the world. Are you no, you're not supposed to know that. Don't worry about it. I mean, there are people my age that don't know what the Master System is. I don't think it was very big in America because the Nintendo just dominated. And it's an old console. I mean, what, 1990? What is that, 34 years now? So yeah, who gives a shit, right? But there's some good stuff on there, I promise. Actually, I can't promise that. I played a couple games on it back in the day. I'm hoping that there's going to be some good games on there because I'm going to be playing all the games in the book at some point later on. But before we do that, we need to get this fucker modded. Like, we're going to mod this thing hard. And we're going to mod it hard and long. I don't know. We're going to give it a deep dicking in terms of... Indian. All right. No Master Systems in India, eh? It's very big in Brazil. I think in Brazil they still make games for it now. It's weird, right? Anyway, so this is the easy way, I would hope. And I'm going to have to make room here. This is the easy way to remove capacitors. And that's with one of these, which is a desoldering iron. This thing cost me a fucking fortune, but it's good. It's really, really good. I mean, my previous one died, so I got this. I bought this through my business, so I kind of got a bit of a tax write-off on it because I'm an electrician. So I'm looking forward to using this. I hope it doesn't explode live on stream because, you know, that'd be a little bit embarrassing. Right, let me think. Let's calm down for a second. Let's calm down. So turn it on. That would help. How old am I? I am 43. 44 this month, actually. I'm a father of 2. This is not my day job, as you probably might have already guessed by the quality. Yeah, and this is what I do for funsies. This is what middle-aged men do for funsies. If you ever wanted to know. So right, I suppose we can. Okay, so you can do this. Let's turn this thing on. God, this is so good. Oh yeah! Now that's some good suck. So again, you can attempt to remove capacitors without flux. I usually do. Yeah. Oh well, thank you very much. Let's clean our tip. Always keep a clean tip. So yeah, you can attempt to remove capacitors without flux, and just we'll try one. We'll try this one up here. I haven't sorted my capacitors out yet, so we got. There's usually numbering nearby, but I can't quite see it there. So every capacitor will have a number, typically. Pardon me. For example, down here, I don't know if you can see that. So zoom in a touch. God, I need to get used to this. This is going to take forever when I'm trying to stream it. So yeah, down here we have C10. C10 resistors will be an R number, for example, R3. What else we got? So we have IC chips, which should be numbered around here somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, see, there you go. IC5. Although typically people reference these chips via the numbers that are written on top. Like I think this is the main central processing unit. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure the RGB is what comes out of here, and we'll be tapping into that later on. Hopefully, if I don't completely destroy this. Already, I'm accidentally touching my port on the back with my soldering iron over here. Right, let's remove the capacitor, for fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. So, the rear pads are there. Check the orientation, it's top to bottom, so it'll be this. So, let's try this, shall we? Yeah, I think... Oh. Yeah, I think we're going to need some flux on there. Okay, let's do it the actual proper way. So, we have... One moment. Wrong way. Okay, flux. Just simple lead-free Rosin flux. There's actually... flux inside this. So what we do is we first off start by refreshing the solder on the actual capacitor itself. Hope you can see everything here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep things as clear as I can. Oh wait, we have to wait for it to heat up a little bit, and it takes a couple of seconds. Yeah, the hot dads. Yeah, I kind of put that in there as a joke. So most of the time, just people show up to be thoroughly disappointed. Okay, so we've refreshed our solder on there. And now it should come off a lot easier. So place the solder iron over the leg. Wait till it melts. Move it around a little bit. Sucky. And there we go. Nice and clean. Check that shit out. I'll do both, actually. So you move the leg around a little bit. And then that should be it. Let's get this. Here we go. And I'm getting cluttered already. So here we go. Ready? Oh, okay. He's still on there a little bit. Yeah, the bottom pad is still holding it a touch. Oh, no, it's fine. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. Very, very careful. We don't want to fuck up our pads. That would be a problem. Okay, well, there you go. That's our first cap out. Where are we? We're over here, aren't we? So with that, let's get some solder wick, which I've now lost. That will be a reoccurring theme over this stream, me losing my fucking stuff. There we go, it's over the back. So, let's clean that up a bit. Yeah, don't force anything. Don't pull anything too hard, because you're likely to lift a trace. You do not want to do that, trust me. It's bad. And you have issues later on. I've already tested this console to check that it works, so... There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll get another capacitor in there. Here we go. Nice clean pads at the back. So we're going to be doing it one by one. I'm not going to remove all of the capacitors at once. Because I don't want to get lost, basically. So now we look at our capacitor and we see what rating it is. It's a 16 volt, 10 microfarad. Okay. I'll see if I can show you on the stream. This is pretty hard to do because I've got about 100. Come on, son of a bitch. Where are you? Come up. No, you're zooming on the wrong thing. Can we even do that? I think if I change to a macro lens. God damn it. Well, trust me, it's on there. It's on there. But it's a 16 volt, 10 microfarad. Like I say, we're going to do them one at a time so we don't get lost. So yeah, this is a replacement cap kit that I bought from retro6.com, same place as I got the USB-C mod. You can go through... Okay, I've got to stop saying all the time. You can go through and list all of the capacitors yourself and just go ahead and buy them yourself. I just find it's easier to purchase the cap kits. It's a lot less work. So that's what we've done. Right, so 16 volt, 10 microfarad. So it's not in there. Nope. Nope. There we go. 16 volt, 10 microfarad. Nice. So, on a capacitor, if you don't know, sorry, the two ways to tell which way around it goes. The negative is the stripe, basically. We're just going to double check that with the other capacitors to make sure that they're all correct. Yep. So yeah, the negative is the side with a stripe. Here it's the shorter leg, and the positive is the longer leg. So usually on a board, they'll put the capacitors all facing the same way. Like whether it's horizontally or vertically, they'll all be orientated the same way, just for the sake of not confusing whoever's installing and working on the board. That's a pretty common thing. However, do a few just to sort of check, you know. But I'm pretty sure that is a standardized thing. I am from the UK, yes, the United Kingdom. My accent is somewhat of a tell, is it not? So here we go. So we insert it in, just like so. Already I've done it wrong. Okay, just double check. So positive long leg, negative short leg. Just push it down like that, nice and gently. We don't want to force it too much. Can we see that? Sorry, my zoom is out again. There she is at the back there. And because obviously we've marked the ones that we're going to change with a cross, there's no confusion. There she is. So, like I say, don't force it. There's no need to bend them over here as well. And what you can do is once it's in, you can bend the legs. Sorry. Bend the legs slightly, like this, just to stop it from coming back out again, because that can happen. And there you go. That's it, really. And then with that, we don't really need to apply flux. You can. It will give you a better joint. Why not? Sod it. Just touch. Come here. This plunger is like... Oh. Just a touch. Wow. So difficult to touch. Okay, there we go. Touch, 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 touch. Just a tiny little bit. Then we get our flux, and we get our solder, and there's a couple of ways you can do it, I suppose. You can put it on the iron, and then touch it down. Then that will pin it, but I tend to just feed it like so. Here we go, there's a nice join. Here too. There you go. Done dillion. That's our first capacitor done. We'll worry about the cleaning up later. No, I didn't. I'm an electrician, but I'm an installation electrician. Commercial, industrial, and domestic. I basically I change fuse boards. I put sockets and light in and all of that sort of stuff. Electronics is just my hobby, and I've learnt that through modding consoles, replacing capacitors on my CRT tube TVs, watching a bunch of videos and stuff like that. Only very, very simple stuff. Yeah, like I say, it's just a hobby, and it's difficult to find like an actual electronics job without going to university. I'm self-taught. Well, I'm self-taught electronics, but I put myself through college to become an electrician. I'm fully qualified, and I can test, inspect, all that sort of stuff, whatever. And that is what I do for my day job. This is just for funsies. So yeah. So once we've done that, this is the simplest mod that we got. So Kiyoshire, and the other mods that you can, well, if you choose to, look forward to. Hang on. We've got an FM mod to put on later. We've got a region 3 switchless mod to add. We're going to put USB-C power on this as well. And we're going to bypass the central processing unit to tap off the RGB and sync signals through this amp to the outputs to give us a better signal. So anyway, that's our first capacitor. We done it, everybody. Hang on a minute. There we go. So yeah, with that, we want to get these legs out of the way pretty much as soon as possible, because we don't want it creating any shorts. These things here, hang on to them. They can be useful for repairing, making bridges and links and repairing broken traces and stuff. Also, you don't want them hanging around your work area, because they can short something out, which has happened to me before. In fact, I've accidentally shorted something out with my solder before. So we'll stick these, I don't know, stick them over there for now. And that's our first capacitor done. So we just got to methodically now just work our way through them all and just kind of chill out. And if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. But from here on out, it's pretty much more of the same. So where should we start? We'll do it the Japanese way, and we'll go from right to left, shall we? The parts come from a variety of sources. So let me think. This is the RGB bypass from a guy called Voltar. He's in America. The USB-C and capacitor kits came from Retro 6, which is in UK. The FM module, I think, is it's a guy called Tim Worthington designed and made these. I think he's English. I don't know. But trust me, all of the good stuff comes from America. It's different. I mean, most of it anyway. Like all of the the flash cart comes from Ukraine, from a guy called Crix, which essentially allows you to put an SD card in here and run games. But it's a little bit more than that, because there's an FPGA inside here as well, which is a field programmable field programmable. Oh, is it graphics array? It's not. Oh, damn it, I can't remember. Where's my phone? Someone Google that. But anyway, yeah, these come from Ukraine. Most RGB mods and stuff like that all comes from America, and it's a bloody nightmare because the shipping on that stuff is crazy. It's ridiculous. So anyway, whatever. We're going to work our way from right to left, starting with this one here. It's important not to lose track of where you're working. If you do accidentally desolder the wrong thing, you just reapply solder. It's not the end of the world. So there we go. If it helps to make a little mark, you can do that for the sake of brevity. Let's do that. So we're looking at that. We can clear all this off later anyway. Whatever. No biggie. So again, we refresh the solder. 30-year-old solder. And that will help with removal. I don't usually use flux for removal of this sort of stuff. A lot of people don't. So here we go. Man, this thing feels good. So place it over the top, heat it up, and then when it starts to wiggle and become loose, then you suck it. Like so. Clear. Oh shit. Okay. I just fell straight out. Is that a good thing? I guess it is. I did it so well, it removed itself. So we'll put that to one side also. And hopefully we won't get confused. Because actually, now I think about it, where's the other capacitor we removed? Because we don't want to... That's over here. So what I'm going to do, the old capacitors, I'm going to basically stick them well out the way so that they don't get mixed up. Because we have another... okay, so this is a 10 volt, 47 microfarad. So, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that. Cool. Like I say, it's just a pretty relaxed, laid-back stream today. So, oh really? Entries exam in what? What are you studying? What are you studying? Solder wick, come here. All right, let's remove the excess on that. Should be enough residual. Oh, okay. Computer engineering, nice. Nice. So, not a very clean removal there, so I'm going to put a little bit of solder on that. Actually, no, I don't. Hang on a minute. If you don't get very, very clean removal, you just apply more solder and then give it another good suck. There we go. Nice and clear. I need to get a stand for this soldering iron. 60 chapters. Wow. Holy shit. That's a lot of studying. That's a hell of a lot of studying. There we go. Nice. Should I give that a little clean? I'm going to give that a little clean. Wait there. Hang on a minute, I'm coming! Yeah, take care, man. Take care. So, as for cleaning, PCB hygiene is very important, you see. A couple of things we can use. We have isopropyl alcohol, which is the tried and trusted method. Higher the better, 99.9. Or I've got this, which I've never used before. This is flux remover. I'm not entirely sure what's in here, but I'm not going to question it too much. I'm inclined to leave that for now. If I get a lot of mess, then I'll probably use that. But for something as simple as removing capacitors, I'm just going to use standard isopropyl. Just a little touch. Oh, wait, no. Little touch. Anti-static brush. Look at that, beautiful. We don't need to go too overboard. Like saying, unless we're reworking or doing like loads of like heavy soldering, I don't really think there'll be much need for the actual proper desoldering cleaner. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So there we go. Nice clean removal. That's 2 of 17 people. Yes. you might want to go and make yourself a cup of tea. We're in for the long haul. The other mods are probably going to be a little bit more interesting, but I don't know. God, I'm getting tangled up and shit now. Hang on. Very small workspace, and I'm terrified of setting light to something with this bloody lead here. So, right, okay, so we want... What is it again? 47 microfarad, 10 volt. No. There we go. Yeah, double check, triple check. Yeah, 10 volt, 47 microfarad. I probably should actually check on the actual capacitor themselves, because I'm just taking their word for it here, yeah. There we go, 10 volt, 47 microfarad. You can't see there, but it's written, it's always written on the capacitor, pretty much. Unless it's a capacitor you're removing from a board, in which case it may have become faded or electrolyte might have leaked over it or something like that. Oh boy! So, long leg positive. In this case, short leg negative. Definitely the right way. There we go. Yeah, someone's twisted that one around. So again, just push it down gently. Give it a little wiggle. We don't want to push it down too hard. Nice. We want to leave a little bit of leg on there in case we do have to bend it out of the way later. Put those to one side slightly. And there you go. Like I say, with good soldering wire, you don't really need to apply a great deal of flux, I don't think. Not on capacitors, anyway. I could be wrong. Again, take all of my advice with a big old pinch of salt, because I am by no means an expert on this stuff. So, there you go. Do with that advice as you will. Man, it's been ages since I've done this. A little bit more on that one, I think. There we go. Nice! Looking good. Looking good. Just want to go back to that one I did before, just to cast my eye over it. Yeah, it's fine. If you can move it away from other components, do so. Not that it really matters, generally speaking, unless it's close to a component that gives off a lot of heat. Legs over there. Old capacitor is over there too, I think, somewhere. Right. Okay. There we go. So working our way across, we got to connect this up and test it once we've done all these capacitors, just to see if it is still working. I can't see any reason why it shouldn't. And if it doesn't, hey, I guess we'll do a bit of fault finding, but I don't know. So then we're going to move on to, we could go through a number actually, now I think about it. Or maybe not. We could go through numerically. There's some real shitty dirt over here. Look at this shit. Check this shit out. There's a whole bunch of gunk and shit over here. So I think I'm going to clean that off while I'm at it before I forget. Just some isopropyl should do for that. I don't know what it is. It looks like something might have leaked, or someone spilt something on it or something. But I don't like it. I don't want it on there. There we go. If that persists, I'll get the other cleaner on it. There we go. Nice! Look at that. You can show your parents that. Or not. They don't give a shit. Right, yeah, okay. We'll just move from right to left then. So we're going to do C10 next. Which is just here. Again, I'll put a tiny little mark next to it. Just so I'm not constantly flipping it backwards and forwards trying to remember where it is. I don't think it hurts to mark it. I mean, why not, right? So where are we? We are here. Can you see that? No, you can't. Here. Sorry, I'm waiting for the lag. Yes, there are. So we're just rejuvenating the solder. There you go, practically fell out. Practically fell out. In fact, it did, look. Whoop. There you go. So the hole there, although it could do with a little bit of a clean, actually. Yeah, we could probably just get another capacitor in there without cleaning it. Let's try that. The hole is a little bit small there, but I reckon we can get another one in. So what do we got? We got another 4710. 47 micro, 10 volt. Now you can go higher, I'm told, with your voltage, but you shouldn't change the actual capacitance. Although you don't want to go too high. Yeah, I mean, you just go the next size up if you can't get the actual same one. So, yep, 4710. Plop that over there. Plus long leg. Will that go in the hole? Yes, it will. Good. Pardon me. Beautiful. Bend our legs a touch. Spread your legs. If you will. Sorry, I do apologise. That was rather vulgar. Right, okay, here we go. So, again. This is pretty good quality solder. So I'm not too fussed about not using flux. Get out of there. If your solder is a little bit on the cheaper side and you're having problems with, you know, not adhesion, but, you know, a problem with your welds, then apply a bit of flux on there. I don't usually bother because I'm lazy. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm going to clear up these here as well. These look fucking horrible. They look dirty as shit. Where's my brush? Oh, there we are. Already I'm getting a bit muddled. So I'm going to do that now before I forget, because I don't like that. That looks a little bit corroded. I think, actually, though, to be fair, we're going to be doing stuff with that part of the board later anyway, because I think that's where the FM module connects to. So it's probably going to get cleaned later anyway. Some of those welds don't look the greatest. Yeah, I don't know. They're probably fine. We'll address that later. So get rid of our legs. Next cap. Where are we going? Wonderful. C9, which is just below. Looking at that, it's there. Yeah, you'll find yourself flipping backwards and forwards. Actually, let's clean off our pen mark as well while we're at it. The last thing we want to be doing is soldering stuff twice. Okay, maybe use a pen that isn't a permanent one. Dickhead. Oh well. Maybe I'll eschew that tactic altogether. Sorry, it's a little bit out of focus there. How's that? Is that worse or better? I don't know. Hey, look. I don't earn any money through this channel. If I did, I'd buy a better camera. I looked into it, and the cost of cameras is fucking ludicrous. Like an actual proper vlogging camera. It's like about... what was it? Like the Sony one is like £700. Like, fuck that. What, so I can film some fucking... some book. Or old console PCB. It's a bit much. Actually, what's my temperature set to? So we should be set to... Oh, our temperature is quite low. Turn our temperature up a touch, I think. I don't think it really needs it. Beautiful. Yeah, I should have bought a stand for this. Damn it. Oh well. There she is. It's that second weld. It's not quite coming out. Let's heat that a little bit. Let's heat the leg. Not the pad, the leg. Coming out now? No. Can you come out, please? Yeah, it's just that tiny little bit on the other side stopping it. Just heat the pad gently and work it loose. Coming out or what? What's going on? It's a little bit caught. I think it's because there's a bit of solder in there. Let's try it again. Let's suck it again. Oh yeah. I think it's to do more with the leg than the actual solder. There we go. Come on. Still in there. There we go. There we go. Just twist it out slowly but gently. The last thing you want to do is yank it and pull up your traces. So what do we got? What do we got? Okay, let's clean our pad before we go any further, because we don't want a load of shit on there affecting our weld. There we go. Yeah, we'll do both sides. What the hell? Nice. So, with that said, what do we have? We have another 10 volt 47. The final 10 volt 47. So if I come across any more, then I've done something wrong. I hope it is. That's my worst fear. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess I'll just leave those ones in place that I'm missing and come back at a later time. Or I'll have to go and double check. Go away and find the schematics and double check. That's the last thing I want. What is going on there? Sorry a minute. I'm just checking something. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Right, so C9. Long leg plus. Oh boy. So at the moment, well, in my evenings off from streaming. How can you take time off from something that is a hobby? Is that? I suppose you technically can. Yeah, in my evenings off from streaming, I've been watching The Expanse. Holy shit! I'm genuinely surprised at how good it is. It's got like that old school, like sci-fi feel about it. Like, I don't know, like Babylon 5-y sort of feel. Really, really well written. I mean, okay, I'm not sitting there picking it apart or anything like that, but yeah, really quite well written. Intricate political intrigue. Mysteries abound. And it's not like crazy, stupid, over-the-top sci-fi shit. It's pretty believable. I suggest you check it out if you haven't already. Although, we're into about the second season at the moment. So I don't know how that's going to play out in the long run. Because, I mean, I don't know. Usually things that run for that long, they kind of like give diminishing returns over time. well, most series do anyway. I mean, with a couple of exceptions like Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. Star Trek: The Next Generation, actually, now I think about it, that's pretty solid and gets better as it goes on. And is pretty sticks to the landing, shall we say, at the end. So yeah, I'm hoping it's good to the end. I'm afraid to look at reviews, really. Because I've been disappointed by other series. Where am I actually cleaning? Over there. There we go. How did that become bent like that? So yeah, pretty decent. Right. Now let's zoom out a touch so you can see the whole thing. There we go. So, I will admit, changing capacitors isn't the most fun thing in the world. It can be a little bit tedious and repetitive, but I don't know. What are you going to do, eh? I'm not fast forwarding this bit if you're watching on YouTube, so I suppose you can skip to the end at this point to when I actually fire up the console. You won't notice any difference. This is purely a maintenance thing more than anything else, so I don't know. Feel free to skip to the end, or if not, I'll see you soon. Hopefully you learned something. And I'll see you later, I guess. I don't know. Pardon me. I need to stop doing that. It's quite rude. Right, so C25, which is just there next to those two resistors, just here. There we go. Yeah, I started with the capacitor replacement because it's one of the easiest mods that you can do. Just as kind of like a warm-up, really, more than anything else. Where was I? We were over here, weren't we? Just there. Let me double check that. Yeah. Man, the Donkey Kong games are great. Donkey Kong Country games, that is. Oh, there you go. So good, it practically fell out. We're getting into a stride now. I really need to get fucking stand for this thing. Beautiful. So what do we got? Oh, it said 10 volts then, and I thought, oh shit, it says another 1047. I fucked up. But no, it's a 1016. 10 farads, 16 volts, which is over here in a nicely labelled up packet. Let's get rid of that. Just double check. 10 volt, 16F, 10... No, wait. That's a 10F, 16V. Shit. Wait. Hang on a minute. Did I say 10 volt, 16F or 10... Yeah, it's a 10 volt, 16F. Or am I wrong? Hang on a minute. See, I've got my old capacitors here so I can tell. So we've got 1610, 1610, 4710, 4710, 4710. Okay, so yeah, given the two we're taking out here, 16 volt, 10F. Yes, that's right. It's because it's written in reverse on here, you see, on the packet. That's what threw me. Whew. Okay, that's scary. So this is the other reason why you do these and put them to one side so that you can review and go back over things. So definitely 16 volt, 10 farads. Got it. Done. Good grief. Slow but steady wins the race and all that shit. Ba-da-da-da. I'm actually really quite tempted. Oh, wrong way round. Long leg positive, short leg negative. I'm really tempted to turn the music up and just not talk at all. I love me some SNES music. What do you mean I'm sad and pathetic? How dare you state facts? My feelings don't care about your facts, sir or madam. So you want to heat the pad and the leg at the same time. Crucial. A little bit more now. There we go. Lick on my balls. There's all sorts of shit over here. What's going on? Maybe I'll give it one final clean at the end with the PCB cleaner. I don't know. I'm not about to put this thing in a fucking sonic cleaner or anything. I'm looking at that. It's a double-sided PCB. Okay, I see. See, I can see some holes here that have already had the solder removed. And the one that I just soldered in, I don't even think has a pad on the back. I don't know. But yeah, I know. I'm being as careful as I can, so if something does go wrong, then I don't know, mate. I suppose there's a lesson for other people that are thinking of attempting this. Ew. Right, where are we now? Let's do... Oh, we already did this one, didn't we? See, and we know this because our cross isn't on there. See, I could have very easily got confused there. So I'd say, I don't know, we're coming up to about the halfway mark, but all the main shit is over here. So what would this be? Whatever it is, I don't know, C, something or other. I can't even read that. Whatever it is, it's coming out. It's coming out. I want the world to know. I've got to let it show. Yeah, that's the one. I wonder if anyone else does this on Twitch. Probably not, I'd say. Maybe I should get my titties out. Then more people to watch. Sorry, I know I keep banging on about that all the time. It's true though. This is Chrono Trigger music. I have a feeling it is. Ba-da-da. Alright, so it is definitely that. Oh. Ba-da-da, practically fell out, look at that. So our next one is another 1610. Let's get these out of the way. Which I had about a second ago and have now lost. I didn't just throw it across the table, did I? Yeah, I did. Right, definitely double check. 16 volt, 10 microfarad. Actually, is that microfarad or picofarad? It's micro. It's micro. Idiot. Idiot. Oh yeah, sorry. Beautiful. I promise I'll go and cut my nails during the break. Is Chrono Trigger 2? Hang on. Hang on a moment. Yes, it is. No, it's Ogre Battle. I've not played Ogre Battle. I'm not much of a strategy game person, though. I lack the aptitude for it and the patience. I'm really not a strategy guy. Good music, though. I think that's more of endemic of the console than the game, perhaps, or the genre. Well, obviously the game, but, you know. What am I even talking about? Ba-da-da-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da. Marvellous. See, our capacitor is leaning over slightly there. If you wanted to change that, you can just heat the pad at the back and push down gently, but I'm not too concerned. Unless it was in the way of something, I'm not too worried if they stand perfectly upright or not. In fact, some of them we might actually have to lean over like they have here, especially at the front of the console. Where I think space is a little bit tighter. In fact, there's quite a few that are bent over and I don't know why. I don't think there's any need for it to be. Well, I suppose we've got the shield to put on there. That's probably why they've done that. Okay, we'll have to make sure we do that with those ones at least. Anything past this point here, we'll make sure we bend it over. How are we looking time? Holy shit, we've been going for an hour and a half. Usually I take a break every hour. We'll be going for a little bit longer. So, I don't know, should I just go till I'm done? How many have I done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Ooh, we've got loads more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn it. Okay, I'll do these two at the front and I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to make a part 2 out of it, pardon me, or anything like that, for the sake of the tubes. I think these two are exactly the same. This is a 1610, 1610. Since they're exactly the same, I'm going to take them both out at the same time. Get those out of the way, and then I'll take a break. And that is... There's one just there. Put the mark between the two legs, and one just there. So let's do this. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Is this classed as relaxing SNES music? I'm not sure it does. I don't know. It's copyright free, that's the main thing. Clean our tip. Very important to have a clean tip. I think I've made that joke already. I do. Yeah, look, I'm struggling here, right? I'm not much of a talker. Right, okay, let's do this. Oh man, this thing is so cool. That is one. Itch. Is the music finished? Damn. Huh? Why's the music stopped? Huh? Hang on a moment. Why has the music stopped? That's not good. Ooh. That's not good at all. One moment. Let me find out what the fuck's going on here. Did I mute something? Huh? What? I can still hear myself though, right? Hang on a minute. Testing. Yeah, I can. Why is that not working? 121.46. Oh, okay, I don't know. No, it's just a silent track in the middle of the video. That's stupid. Maybe it's been muted. Oh, maybe it got copyright struck. Boo! Boo! Boo, copyright. Right, anyway. Okay, so our capacitors are out. Ouch. Just burnt myself. But, you know. What are you going to do? Gonna have one of these, have we? It's because the end is slightly... There we go. There we go. We got it. Right, so these are 16 volt, 10 microfarads, which I've lost again. There we go. So 2 of those, please. Uno, dos. So this capacitor kit is, we might actually end up with some spare capacitors because I think this kit covers all different versions of the Master System. So if we do end up with any spare at the end, then don't panic. Don't panic, folks. I'm sure you'll be able to contain yourself. God, there's shit all over this board. What the fuck? Did someone spill a glass of milk inside her at some point in the fucking mid-1990s? What the hell? Anyway. So... positive long leg. No, that's wrong, idiot. Right, so this has to lean over. So we'll do that. I'll show you in a second. Here we go. Let's zoom in on that. So, what the fuck was that? I just knocked something down. So yeah, we just basically stood it up and we just leaned it over slightly there, as it was before, because I've got a feeling that that's going to get in the way of something at the front of the console. I don't want to have to re-solder this later on. There we go. So hopefully, if we bend the legs again, that should keep it in place. There we go, nice. So there we go. There's our 2 capacitors at the front, leaned over nicely. I can't bother to focus that in, but you get the idea. So we'll do these 2 and then I'm going to take a break. God damn it, I deserve a break. Don't I? This isn't a Chinese sweatshop. It feels like one. It's boiling in here, I need to open the window. Actually, if this is a Chinese sweatshop, I'd be paid better than I am currently for doing this. Can I just say? Don't worry, I'm not about to sell out and put ads on my channel just yet. Shit. No. You can't even see what I'm doing, sorry. Sorry. Right, now on this one... See, these are something to do with the controllers, these. I don't know what. So before I cut the legs off, I just want to make sure that they are bent over quite nicely and out of the way, which they are. Nice. Look at that. Gorgeous. Right, so I can cut those off. Snippy snip. Marvellous. So I actually sprayed alcohol onto the brush rather than on the PCB so it doesn't go everywhere. There we go. Wonderful. Right, okay. With that, I'm going to pause No, I'm not going to pause that. I'm going to pause that and have one of those. I'm going to go and take a break. I shall be back shortly after I've made myself a drink. See ya. Okay, we're back. If you're still here, then congratulations. And also, what the fuck are you doing with your life? let's get back to it. Now, if you are still here, thank you very much. Put our music back on. So we're at the halfway point. So yeah, we're just carrying on, replacing caps. Nothing to see here. Feel free to hang out for the thrilling commentary. Yeah, you can pretty much skip the rest of the video, but I'm going to be powering it on at the end just to test it. So, I don't know. See you later. I'm still going to put the whole thing up on YouTube anyway, because I can't be bothered to edit it out and all that shit, or fast forward it to the end. And, you know, whatever. I'm just chilling out. If you like the sound of my voice, then... Whew, boy, do you need some therapy. And also, feel free to do so. There's nothing wrong with that. Despite me having just shamed you. Whatever. Alright, where the hell am I going? C54. What is this? Oh, Secret of Evermore, nice. Another game I've watched playthroughs of it, but I've not actually played it myself. I think we're here. Is that right? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's going to get a little bit tricky as we get further over this way. I think it's there. Because there's so much shit around it. See, I'm looking at other parts on the board for landmarks. Yeah, so where that chip is there, it's along and then up. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're there. Yeah, I think we're there. This is where our pen really comes in handy. Rup, rup. Zoom out, please. No, that's in. Alright, where are we? Over there, I think. Are we up to temperature yet? No. Yeah, we're getting a bit cluttered. So yeah, I don't know. Should I do all of the mods today? I do want to actually play some video games today. I think maybe I'll just do half the mods. I'll do the recap. And then... How many mods have I actually got to do? And there's the recap, RGB, switchless, FM, and USB-C. That's 5 mods. Maybe I'll do 2 out of 5 today or something. This is the longest one, I think. The longest and most boring. So I wouldn't blame you if you got absolutely turned off over this. It's not the most exciting. I'm not the most exciting guy, but I'm pretty good with a soldering iron. Actually, I'm lying. Boo-doo-doo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Alright, so we got... Oh, it's a different one. Excitement, everybody, we got a different one. It's a 50 volt, 1 microfarad, of which there is 1 on the whole thing. So now I need to figure out which one it is in here. It'd be the largest one, right? Oh no, okay, there we are. 50 volt 1 micro. Just double check. 50 volt 1. 50 volt 1. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think the one that's concerning me most is the RGB mod. Because like I say, that involves cutting traces. And the instructions really aren't that clear. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll attempt that today. The USB-C mod is the last one that I want to do because that's the weirdest one. And that's the one I can see maybe causing problems with all my other mods. So I want to do that one last so that I can at least, I don't know, isolate that fault or whatever. Remove that from the equation if there is problems with it, if you know what I mean. Rather than doing it now and finding out that some of the mods after it don't work, which are a lot more expensive as well. The FN mod is like £50. So, Anyway. There we go. No, long leg positive, idiot. Forever vigilant. We must always be vigilant. Especially when I'm trying to talk at the same time and I've got SNES music. Oh, so relaxing in my ears. It's easy to get distracted. You know, if in doubt, you can always check elsewhere on the board. Because they'll all be the same orientation. Yep. Oh, hang on, no. No. Hang on a minute. No, they're not. Because, hang on a minute. Yeah, this one over here is a positive on this side. Whereas this one here is a positive on the other side. Cheeky. Let me look around the board for some other ones that same. Yeah, that's positive to the front. That's positive to the front. This one's positive to the back. Oh, you little fucker. And so's that. You little fucker. Oh, be careful. Be careful of that, mate. You son of a bitch. You tried, didn't you? You tried to catch me out. Not today, sir. Not today. See, even up here, they're reversed as well. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Oh, cheeky. Cheeky monkey. A little bit more now. Banana. Beautiful. So I think from this point onwards, I'm going to start leaning them over a touch. Well, from this point onwards here anyway. Oh, I can't believe that. See, that can be bad. Getting a capacitor around the wrong way can be bad. So just, let's say, you have to be prepared that you're going to wreck something. Because you never know. You could easily get... That could have easily caught me out if I wasn't double checking. That very easily caught me out. Yeah, that's fine. So if we move up the board from there, I think... See, this one is the same orientation. Okay, so it's, I don't know. C55, I guess? No. Yeah, that's C54. This is C55. Whatevs? I think is just there. It's right on the end of that chip. Ah. Yeah, there's a big gap underneath it, so it'd be that there. Double check. Yep, okay, good. What's this from? Final Fantasy V, apparently. I have not played Final Fantasy V, nor am I about to anytime soon. I've already watched a playthrough of it. And as good as those 16-bit Final Fantasy games are, they're a little bit samey, I find. I've beaten 6, so I've got no real desire to go back and do 5 and 4. Yeah. Ah! Fell out. That's what you want, really, I suppose. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. The last thing you want is a stubborn capacitor, I think. So with that, what do we got? We have another 1610. Which I've lost again. Oh, wait a minute. Have I? No, I've got more. 1610, please. Here we go. Yeah, although these bags are labelled, I'm still going to double check. Yep, 1610. I'm going to clean that off. So, it's a plus at the top, I believe, and a minus at the bottom. There we go. This is actually really quite relaxing. I'm sort of now I'm kind of into it a little bit. I was panicking at the beginning of the stream because I didn't know how things were going to go, like how much of a nightmare it was going to be, like in terms of, you know, streaming issues or, you know, camera issues or God knows what, you know, like how difficult it would be to shoot this. But it's actually, considering I'm working at a distance as well, normally I'd be sitting over it a little bit more, but because I'm trying to film this bastard. Oh. A little bit of solder there we want to get rid of. Yeah, it's considering that it's actually not too bad. Jurassic Park, ugh, I had this game as a child. I was thoroughly disappointed. Thoroughly disappointed, I say. Touch. Beautiful! Sorry. Ah! Get off of there. Get off of there. Alright. How are we looking? Let's do the one below that. Why did I do that one instead of the one that was like right next to it? Okay, I don't know. Which is just there, I believe. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to do this a few times just to 100% make sure. Just there. Yep. Gotta be sure. I didn't get a better pen, actually. Now I've lost it again. No, there it is. Yep. Something's burning. I can smell burning. Okay, it's alright, don't worry. I touched my solder bag over here. Get out. Guy stinks. This music does not relax me because it reminds me of that awful fucking SNES game. Damn it. What do I get the feeling I'm doing the wrong one? No. Yeah, I'm going to buy a soldering stand for this other solder sucker for next time, I think. I don't think I'm going to be doing all the mods today. I don't know. I might do. I want to play some video games, though. But the thing is, though, the game I'm supposed to be playing today is Super Mario Odyssey. And I'm up to the final challenge, which is going to be an absolute fucking bastard. So it's not as though... It's not as though it's going to be like taking a break from soldering. It's going to be a lot more stressful. So, I don't know. Or I could do some other stuff, I suppose. I could play some Dead of the Brain 2, but that fucking sucks. Shit. Yeah, go away. I don't want you, I want this one. But that fucking sucks. So that won't exactly be fun either. 10 volt, 100 microfarad. Here we go. What other games am I sort of part way through playing? I don't know, I could preview some more like PC or Switch games, I guess. There's a whole bunch I've got queued up, actually. I'm actually behind on that. 10 volt, 100 microfarad. Yep, this one. And plus that side. Negative that side. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely marvellous. I know. I could play some... Yeah. I mean, what? It's not even lunchtime yet. At lunchtime, I've got to go to the bloody post office, so... I think, rather than taking like a break during a mod, I'm going to finish this mod and then get that done. I need to post a couple of things. And then I should be back after lunch. And I'll probably do... I want to do the RGB mod. That's the main one. That's my main concern. But even if I don't do any of these other mods, like, that's the one I need to do. I don't even need to do this, really. Because the capacitors on here actually seem like they're in fairly good condition, considering their age. Hang on a minute. What is going on there? I see a little spot. Where's that little spot there? Just clean that off. Dab dab. Lovely. There's some shit over there. Look at this. I'll sort that out now. Looks so messy. Do I want to be doing that? Not really. I don't want to be getting involved in other stuff right now. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. That does need cleaning though. At least I can do that. That looks fucking awful. Yuck. What is that even? Oh, that's the RF module. Ugh, I won't even be using that. Yuck. Oh yeah, I made a coffee. Yeah, sorry. God, it's getting hot in here. It's like 21 degrees. Where are we going now? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to do. Then we're done. So let's have a look. What we got? We've got 10, 16 there. 10, 16 there. Okay, so we've got these two 10, 16s up here. 10 volt. Sorry, 16 volt, 10 micros. So we could do that. Since they're the same, I could do both of those at the same time and there won't be any confusion. Fine. Fine. Let's try and speed this up a bit, shall we? Did I mark that? Yep. And then yeah, it's differently orientated. Good grief. I think that's it. Yeah, that looks about right. What's this from? Breath of Fire 2. Never played a Breath of Fire game in my life. Nor am I likely to. Again, not a strategy guy. So if I did play it, or even review it, I don't think I'd be able to give it a fair review, because it just bore me to tears, I think. I mean, everyone says how good Final Fantasy Tactics is. And I'm sure it is, like, you know, for people to be, well, for certain people to still be talking about it today. Don't get me wrong, they're not talking about it on fucking Good Morning Breakfast or anything like that shit, but it's not on MSNBC. Certain people are talking about it. So it must be good, right? But then, again, like I say, not a tactical guy. I'm not the most tactical guy. I prefer shooting and platformers. Robocop and Transformers. I don't know, whatever. Now we're talking. It's a Mario World. One. Plop. And... it's not a very clean one, that one. 2. Marvellous. Bom, bom, bom. Come on. Come on. Yeah, again, there's a little nodule on the end of that stopping it from coming through. So we can just pull it gently, very, very gently, because you could very easily lift a trace, especially if it's still hot. So just double checking these. 16 volt 10, 16 volt 10. Chuck my ready. No, that's 110. I literally just had the bag, dude. Great. Then they've all come out. 16 volt 10. 16 volt 10. That's the rating of this capacitor. Struggling to feel da-da. 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 Alright, so anyway. Oh no, wait, we need to clean. Clean up. Actually, it's a bit shitty on this side as well. Let's get a bit on there. There we go. Now this is a relaxing tune, I will say. I can just imagine driving through the middle of town with my top down. With my top down and my tunes turned up. All the fly girls checking me out. 1610 and why have I got extra 1610s here? 1610. What is this? Waterworld. You're telling me that Waterworld, the game, had something good about it? It sounds pretty cool. This does not make me think of Waterworld. I don't think anyone ever thought Waterworld was good, even back in the day. Apart from like the theme park, like ride or show or whatever it was. I think that was supposed to be good, like in terms of stunt work and that, but I don't know. Isn't that what the film was based on? Or, I don't know. Pardon me. Does burping count as ASMR? I don't know. So yeah, anyway, I'm kind of thinking now, do I remove the hot dads tag from Twitch? Are people showing up with the wrong expectations? Not only that, firstly, I wouldn't exactly say I was a hot dad, but also, apart from the foul language, the stream is pretty, I don't know, unsexy. Is foul language sexy? I don't know, don't regard that. Not exactly adult orientated, if you know what I mean. I kind of like it as a joke, though. And I think maybe some people do show up and think I'm okay. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not looking, by the way. I put a ring on it. My wife liked it, and she put a ring on it. Isn't that how it goes? So yeah, double checking those. They're good. Right, now what we got? Let's see if we can just find some of the same value, and then we can do like multiple ones at once. So we've got 1610 there. There, these are all different now. Yeah, these are all different. That's actually the last... That's the last 1610 here. So let's do that. 1610. Do. Oh dear. That's not going to mean anything to anyone except for me. And a small group. Do indeed. So yeah, I mean, the hot dads tag. Do people search for hot dads then? Is that a thing? I didn't know about it. I forget how I even came across the tag. But it tickled me a little bit, so I thought, yeah, whatever. Whatever. And hey, let's face it, that's where the real money on Twitch is made, right? Twitch, the gaming and softcore porn site. If anyone from Twitch is watching, please, I didn't mean that. I was only joking. Don't remove me. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, see, they've trimmed the leg the other side, and it's a little bit squashed. That's preventing it from coming through. So we're just gonna, just gonna trim that little bit, and then it should just plop out. Should do. Plop, plop. Plop, plop. No. Nothing. Tra-la-la. Sorry, I know I say that a lot on stream, but I don't know, my brain is broken in such a way that I can't hear the word nothing without thinking of David Bowie in The Labyrinth when he says, nothing, tra-la-la, because it's just such a strange line and doesn't really make any sense. It's always wondered, I've always wondered why he said that, and it's stuck in my brain, and now it just pops in there. Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, it just pops in there. Right, so 1610. And we have 1610. That's the final one, which means we've actually got some spare ones. But I'm assuming that's for the other console, right? Well, it's better to have extra one than nothing. Tra-la-la! See what I mean? Nothing, tra-la-la! I'm gonna have to get that on my soundboard. As if I haven't made it laboured enough already. Where am I? I'm in the wrong place. Where is that? Oh, yeah, it's there. Sorry, I got lost for a second there. See, I was looking for the hurls, but I couldn't find nothing. Tra-la-la! Last time, I promise. Right, so okay, so I have to bend these over now, don't I, really? Is that right? Although I don't think I do. Because that shield... Hang on a minute. That IO shield... Well, it's a heatsink and an IO shield, I imagine. That clears everything by a country mile. Like, there's loads of room behind there. If anything, that capacitor over the back needs to move to the left a little bit. Nah, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, look, we got spares anyway, so fuck it. Whatever. Come on, we can't fuck this up. It's only a cap replacement, right? Just have a sip of coffee. Splendid. So we have I guess we have our first Indian subscriber. Congratulations. You're breaking the glass ceiling there. Is that what they call it? Isn't that about feminism, the glass ceiling? I don't know. I'm not very well versed on such things because I'm a 90s kid, and 90s kids generally don't give a shit about any of that stuff. Don't care about nothing. I'm not going to say it. Feel free to say it in chat. So yeah, it's weird. I mean, I didn't ask him if he was actually in India at the time. He could have been studying abroad. I'm not even sure what time it is in India. Sorry, there we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, I think we now have an Irish follower. Indian follower. A couple of Americans, I imagine, plenty of English. I discovered yesterday that Gaelic apparently is a term for Irish and Scottish people. I didn't know that. It's actually, yeah, I didn't ask if it was Welsh as well. You see, I could look it up, but I'm far too lazy for that. I kind of put it down to not having a lot of time to do these sort of things, but really it's because I don't really prioritize it highly. I'm sure I could spend 1 minute looking it up, right? It's not really important though. It doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, or what you did. as long as you love me. Wise words there from the Backstreet Boys. Is it the Backstreet Boys? I don't know. It's probably best that I don't actually profess to knowing that. Otherwise, there might be aspersions cast about my sexuality. Which is fine. You're welcome to. Everyone's welcome, please. Right, hang on. Okay, so that's done. So we're getting into the vinegar strokes, everybody. The final capacitors. Thank God. Imagine doing this, like, but about 5... No, actually more than that. Like about 7 or 8 times the amount. Because that's what you get inside a PVM. Holy shit. And there aren't any capacitor kits for that as well. You have to methodically go through the manual and purchase those cap kits one by one. And also you have to get very close to not just the measurements and the ratings, obviously, but the measurements, the actual size of the head on the capacitor, one by one. Not that I think it really makes a difference, but it's best to try and get as close to the one that you're removing as possible. Just to avoid any, foibles. Right, so where are we going now? Let's do, and what we got? We got 10 volt 100, 10 volt 100, 16, okay. Right, so we've got 3 10 volt 100 ones. We're going to do all those at the same time. We got C53, 10 volt 100, C72, 10 volt 100, and C63 10 volt 100. Okay, so right, these 3 we're going to do at once. We're going to do a triple whammy. I hope, if I can actually locate. Yeah, it's just there. Sorry. I know this doesn't look good for you watching, but it's hard to kind of do this. And oh god, this pen's useless. Have I got a better pen? Get out. What have we got? Okay, here we go. Yeah, this should do the trick. This should do the trick. Another permanent, unfortunately. I need to get a whiteboard marker. I don't think it's a good idea to use permanent pen on these in case it eats through the protective coating of the board or something. I don't know, whatever. Dab. There we go. Dab, dab. And so 10, 10. Just there. It looks about right. And this one over here is a 10, 10. C53. There we go. Marked. Come on. Nearly there. Nearly there. And then obviously we have to connect it and fire it up and see if I fucked anything. I don't think I have. I think I've been pretty careful. I suppose the good thing about recording it is that I can always go back over my footage and see where exactly I fucked up. Sorry about the language, if that bothers you, but I don't know. We're all adults here. We can handle a bit of blue language. Where the balls is that? I'll just mark that. Where's my mark? Did the mark not come? Oh no, it is there. It's just very faint. It's here. I really can't overstate how good the music on the Donkey Kong Country games is. Other marks, please. So it should be up there. There it is. What is this from? Tales of Fantasia. Not a game I played. Not a game I'm likely to play anytime soon. Again, it's the JRPG. I don't know, maybe it's good. I think Lufia 2 is supposed to be really good. In fact, I've started to watch a playthrough of that. That actually looks really good in terms of like puzzle. It's almost a mix between Zelda and like a JRPG. Right, anyway, where are we? So it should be here. Yeah, there's a mark, and there's a mark. Here we go. Triple whammy. Oh shit. Straight up fell out. Jeez. Jesus. Okay, that's 2. Nice. We'll put them over here just so we can double check we're taking out the right ones. Check, check, and check again. Chiggity check yourself before you riggedy wreck your PCB. There we go. Nice. So, should have removed this one. Yeah, see, because there's shit on the other side. That's the problem. That's why we're getting this whole difficult to remove thing. We'll heat that up and then it'll come straight out. There we go. So that should be cleared then, I hope. If not, I'm just going to give that a little suck. In fact, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to apply a bit. It hasn't sort of really cleared the hole very well, so I'm going to put some more on there and give it a good old suck again. There we go. Should clear out this time. There we go. Nice. That's all you got to do. Don't panic. Ow! Fuck! Burnt my hand. So let's check our capacitors, make sure we're taking the right ones. 10, 100. 10, 100. 10, 100. Good. So I'm not going to do a complete clean of the PCB with the PCB, the flux cleaner, until I've done all of the other mods as well. We're just cleaning the terminals that we're kind of soldering onto at the moment. Right, so 110. We should have a pack of them. There should be loads. Yeah, here we go. 10 volt 100. Let's double check. Well, at this point it'll be like a triple or quadruple check. No, that's a 1610. That's from earlier. Yeah. 10 volt, 100 microfarads. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. 10 volt, 100 microfarad. Don't know why I'm singing that exactly, but it's... I don't know. It alleviates my mental fatigue, I guess. It's 1. That's fairly tall, but not enough to really cause any problems with the shield, I don't think. So, whatevs. We're going to stand ours up. Screw it. It's only the ones at the front that I was a little bit concerned about, because they've actually gone out of their way to fold those over. So I'm wondering if they would actually be in the way or something. Anyway. Where are we? Over the back there. Sorry. Bend it over. Nice. Now, final one. Just there. See, I'm not just a pretty face. I can do stuff. I can do stuff. Right, anyway. Sip of coffee before we go for the triple. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to spend a great deal to start doing this stuff. But if you're working with actual proper nice stuff, you want to save up and get yourself some good tools. Just like, I don't know, like the next time one of your electrical appliances breaks, instead of just tossing it in the bin, take it apart, get the PCBs out, and just, you know, just give it a go. Just practice on removing some stuff and soldering some stuff and just messing around with it, so you kind of get the feel for it. I just went straight in at the deep end because I don't have the time or the patience to do that. I just kind of learned as I went. And trust me, I've made some mistakes. I fucked up at least one PS1. And I almost fucked up my Sega 32X. And my Mega Drive. But, you know, I brought it back from the brink. So most stuff is fixable. Most stuff. Unless you really do something, like, egregious. Like, but simple stuff like this, it's a good place to start, you know? And you should maintain your old consoles anyway, right? If you can't, that's fine. You don't have to. Obviously, you can send it off. Like, I suppose, like original arcade PCBs, maybe. Right, rare stuff, like super rare stuff, I wouldn't attempt. I wouldn't attempt it. Or would I? I don't know. It depends. I suppose it depends on the severity of the mod. Pick up that leg there. We don't want these hanging around. These need to go well and truly out the way. They can cause all sorts of problems. With shorts. Speaking of shorts, I think I'm going to change into something in a minute. It's fucking boiling in here. We've hit 22.4 degrees in here now. I'm going to have to open the window. It's not even summer yet. It's nuts. What it is I've got 2 PCs running over here. I've got 2 soldering irons. Plus I'm a hot dad. Come on, have you seen the tag? This place is like a bloody, I don't know. Like a fat man's ball sack. I don't know where I was going with that. Sweatier than a fat man's ball sack, perhaps, is what I was thinking of. It's okay, I can fat shame because I used to be fat. Now I'm just slightly overweight. Right, anyway. So, looking at our capacitors, we'll just cast our eyes over to make sure that they're still all correctly orientated, because there was a little bit of tomfoolery earlier on with the way that the PCB's set out. But we're looking good. Everything is looking good. We want to move that out the way, definitely, of that switch, because that's our reset switch. Sorry, pause switch. Yeah, so it looks as though we've only got... Chrono Trigger. Hello. Hello there, Chrono Trigger. I love the music for Chrono Trigger. Yeah, so really, I think we just got... Is it one more capacitor to remove, by the looks of it? Yeah, I think that could be the case. It's a... What is it? It's a 16100. All right, let's put these to one side. So we're done with these now. Yep, 110. 5 times the check, 110. 110. So yeah, the last capacitor is this little fucker here. Well, it's actually quite big. I'm just checking around. I can't see any with crosses on still, so I guess I've done them all. Pardon me. Yeah, so that's it. It's our final capacitor. Holy shit, we actually did it. What is it? 16100, of which there's only one in the pack. Where are we? There it is. Yep, that's the one. Okay, last one. Let's go. Sorry if I'm ruining this music for anyone. I'ma ruin this music. That's that top one there. Don't really need to mark that. It's fine. Getting into the flow of things now, pun intended, haha, as we reflow the solder. I just remember what it's called. I was saying rejuvenate before, wasn't I? It's reflow the solder, you fucking moron. I say it's been a while since I've done this. It's slowly coming back to me, and that's why I started with the easiest mod first. Okay. Not bad. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on. So where's that second one? There we go. 16 volts, 100. Ah, shit. 16 volt, 100. There we go. Get in there, you saucy devil. Come on. I could clean up the pads on that, but I don't really think it's worth it. So just need to make sure we angle it slightly away. I'm not going to bother putting the IO shield back on there just yet. Although, I don't think this would really overheat too much. I don't know. So, oh, that's an IC. I thought it was a transistor. Well, anyway, that's probably something to do with the power, I'd imagine. Let's have a look on the other side. I don't know. Well, one leg is ground, obviously. Actually, I think 2 legs are... Okay, so that's positive and negative. This is ground. The middle one's ground. Where does that go, then? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably power. Ah, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. We'll turn it on for a second just to see if it actually fires up and works. It probably will. But it's only a capacitor change. It shouldn't be too savage. Then we'll actually get to... Come on. What's going on here? It's quite a big pad. Maybe that's why it's taking a while to heat up. There we go. And I think that is our final capacitor. That wasn't so bad. It only took like, what? 2.5 hours. I'm sure I could have done it quicker if I wasn't like rambling and fucking babbling on for like the first half hour or so. So, yeah. Not bad. So, with that, let's turn this bastard on and see if it actually works. I should be able to just... And let's turn that off and turn that off. Am I actually set up to play this thing? No, I'm not. Well, since it's unshielded on the bottom, I'm going to put it back on the base just to make sure. I am going to check that there's no legs or bits of what solder or anything that are bridging anything. There we go. Ow, just burnt myself again. God damn it. Right, turn it round might help, dickhead. Okay. There we go. Ow, fuck! Damn it. Wait there, wait there. So, I'm getting all caught up. So, let us plug some shit in. I'm going to get in the shot. Ow, keep burning myself. There's our RGB SCART. Let's whack that in. How am I going to test this? Oh yeah, I'm going to test it on the screen on it. Wait a minute. Right, so the tink's on already. I just need... actually, what I need is a power supply. 1 second. We should be able to use the Famicom power supply. That's what I was using the other day. Just unplug that from there. Here we go. Kaboom. Should be able to just turn that on, I think. Let's have a look. Let's go to... the game cam, sorry. Remote, let's turn that on. You ready? Here we go. It's got to be bad. I think we can stick it on number 4. Was it number 2? No, number 2, actually. No signal. RGB 15. Why would there be no signal? Hang on a minute. It's because... I don't know why, actually. Hang on. Let me think. Oh yeah, the light isn't on. That means for some reason it's not plugged in or something. Wait a moment. I need to find out where the bloody old... Oh, there it is. There we go. Right, are we ready for this? Sorry. You're not looking at my arse, are you? We have a light. There we go! Woohoo! Motherfucker! So, Aaron, let's check something. I want to actually check this because... yeah, I thought so. So, hang on. So yeah, you can't see it here. I mean, this at the bottom. Hang on, if I can just. Right, let me reset without electrocuting myself. Wait a second. Bear with me. In fact, I wonder. Come on. I'm waiting for a blue background. So yeah, this at the bottom here, that's normal. I mean, normally this would be outside the viewing range of the screen anyway. This is just the console doing shit, basically. This is normal. What I want to check is actually the jail bars. And I'm tell you what, I'm going to tell you something. I think... oh no, I can still see them. I was hoping that the capacitor kit might clear up the jail bar issue, but I don't think it's gonna. Let me just go to regular... hang on a minute. If I select a profile... 1 second. We haven't blown it up. That's the main thing, right? Kiyoshire. This, my friend, is a Master System. Prepare yourself for mild disappointment. I like it. Hang on a minute. We want to go... Sorry. Boop. Press that. And... come on. Menu. Output. No. We want input. And we want to... we are... RGBS. RGBS? There we go. So... I'm looking at it. Hang on a minute. Let me put in the flash cart, which I have actually already set up. If I can. There we go. And skedaddle. Oh wait, I need a controller, don't I? Okay, bear with me. Yeah, I know it's kind of a shit show. Again, try not to electrocute myself because the top of the console's off still. I just want something with a light blue screen because that shows up the jail bars most. SG-1000. Have I not got? Oh no, there you go. Yeah. Go on, give me some Sonic. Sonic's got blue all over the bloody place. Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. Spinball. Ugh, gross. Whatever. Sonic 2. Right, shut up, SNES Music. You're too relaxing. Actually, the jail bars look a little bit better than they did before. Let me just shut this off a second, sorry. So with that... oh yeah, we won't have any sound out at the moment, I don't think. Because we're not worried about that right now. What I want to see is some bloody... come on. It does look a little bit better actually. Now I'm looking at it. Because the point of the RGB mod is to get rid of the jail bars and give you a clearer output. But I'm looking at it and it actually looks pretty good. I mean, the jail bars are definitely not as apparent as they were before I changed the capacitors. So that's good. That's a good start. So I suppose you could say that the mod is actually a success in that respect. Oh, hang on a minute. This is Sonic 2 Master System. You have to roll like that. There we go. Yeah, it's looking actually pretty good, but not good enough, sir, madam. We still need to sort out. Yeah, we still need to sort some shit out. Let me try and think. Yeah, there won't be any sound just yet because we haven't done the FM mod. That's fine. But looks good. Looks all right. And with scan lines, obviously, you wouldn't even notice the jail bars at all, I don't think. So if we switch to this, which is actually set up for the Nintendo, whatever, that's looking pretty good. That's acceptable at the very least. And we haven't blown it up. So I would consider that a success. So let's close out because I need to go to the post office. Sorry. Well, there you have it, folks. What an exciting thrill ride that was. Well, no, it wasn't, but, you know, whatever. Maybe you found it interesting. Maybe you had it on in the background while you did your taxes or something like that, or, you know, penned a suicide note. I best not go down that road, just in case. Anyway, as you see, I'm in the laboratory over here. I would consider that a success. The simplest mod on our list, I think. Although I think the USB-C mod is also supposed to be quite easy. Let's say goodbye to the Sega Master System for now. There she is. All working, all good. Not dead yet. Yeah, so the next mod we're going to be doing, if you made it this far, you probably didn't. I mean, like, we want to watch 2.5 hours of that. That's a slog, like I say. Unless you're doing your housework and you like the sound of my voice, well, you really are here for the Hot Dads tag. In which case, hello there. What am I talking about? Yeah, we're good. We're doing good. We did good, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for those that showed up, and for those that didn't, fuck you. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, but right. So the next mod will be the RGB mod, in which we attempt to get rid of the jowl bars, which aren't really that bad now I've changed the capacitors. See, going back to what I said earlier, is that when your capacitors start to dry out, the filtering properties of those, either whether it's filtering your power supply or your signals or whatever, it diminishes and it allows more interference through, and that's where the jowl bars kind of come from. But looking good so far. I best turn that off actually, because the heat shield, the heatsink isn't on that IC. Right, okay, off to the post office. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm going to end the stream. I'll be back in a while. What is that over there? What is that? Oh, that's my laptop. Ugh. I need to get rid of that. Let's turn that way just a touch. Oh, now you can see my Wellington boots over there. Fantastic. Okay. Ooh. Let's sort this out. Let's sort this out now. Actually, I'll sort it out off stream. What am I talking about? Right, I'll see you in a bit for mod number 2. Bye-bye. When I can find the button. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.